That's okay.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
I'm sure you wanted to win that game, but you must have really enjoyed it in terms of the intensity and the quality, and feel a little bit proud to be part of it.
I like the game. So, look, it's a few years ago. We won, I think 2-1, 2-0, I'm not sure, against Chelsea when Mo Salah fired the ball in the far corner, which is actually not a chance, but a nice goal, but not a chance. So today we had obviously bigger chances in the first half already, which we didn't score of. Means the performance was really good against the strongest Chelsea side for a long, long time. And it was always difficult against Chelsea, and it's now difficult against Chelsea. So I was really happy with the first half. And the second half is now not, I'm not somebody who just watch football from time to time and thinks, oh, 11 versus 10, that must be easy. I saw 5 million games and no, that's really not the massive advantage, especially against a quality side like Chelsea with the defending skills they have. And with now the job they had to do actually just to defend in and around the box more or less. And it was tricky. We could have done better for sure, but it's early in the season. You need this one moment where you get through, where you can finish it off. We had our finishes. We had good football moments. We tried everything. We defended their potential counterattacks most of the time really well. Sometimes we had to run a bit further to catch them again, but we did. And so Chelsea put a proper shift in as well. You have to say, and I respect that. And so it's a draw. Just take the point and carry on.
Okay, no follow-up, John. We'll go to Don King from the Mail, and then to Miguel Delaney after that. Don.
Hi, Jurgen. Just a quick one on Roberto Firmino. Is it an injury? Is it a serious injury that they forced him to come off?
A serious, I don't know. Serious enough to take him off, yes. Bobby showed, felt his hamstring, showed that, came out, told us, so we had to prepare the change. Bobby is nobody who raised the hand when he doesn't feel anything. So yes, it doesn't look too serious, but you never know before you not have a scanner. That will happen tomorrow.
And if I could just follow up on Harvey Elliott, it was a huge show of faith to play him, and once again he was courageous. Just a word on his performance and how he handled it.
It was good. Looked good last week, obviously, in the game. Was good during the training week. We wanted to change a little bit. We wanted to have the dynamic of Hendo in the team. Wanted to have Rob as well, but wanted to have Bobby in between the lines. That all worked out pretty well. And then on the right side, we didn't want to change on top of that something. And Harvey was from the first day of preseason with us, pretty much the only midfielder we played so far, apart from Naby, obviously, and Oxford. But from the ones who played now, and he looks fit, obviously, and can just deal with 95 minutes, and that's important for us and was important today, and that's why we started him, and that's why we let him on the pitch.
Okay, thank you, Don. We've got Miguel Delaney, and that's the final person who's got a hand up. So Miguel to finish us and wicket if we don't have any more hands.
Hi, Jurgen. Just in relation to what you said there about 10v11, and Thomas has said that the red card spoiled the game. What do you think of that rule where it's almost kind of basically a double punishment for one offence? It's a red card and a penalty. I mean, obviously Liverpool benefited today, but another way it could have been different.
I never liked double punishment, but if somebody ever listened to me about rule changes or rules, then a lot of things would look completely different, but they still look like they look. So it was really a waste of time to talk about it. Yeah, it was absolutely harsh. So spoiled the game, yeah, probably. So it changed everything. I liked our first half. We were really good. We caused Chelsea really problems. And we caused them problems in the second half as well. It was an incredible, intense game for Chelsea as well. Come on. But it did well. And that's why I deserved the point, obviously. But I would have loved to see the game as well in an 11-11 situation, just to, let's have a look who comes through better. And yeah, so it is.
Thanks, Miguel. And final question, Martin, from the Mail as well. Martin.
Oh, hi, Jurgen. I was just wondering, in your opinion, knowing what you know of Thomas, knowing what you know of Chelsea, is there a harder team to play against in those circumstances than Chelsea when they go down to 10 and they get that tight defensive unit?
I don't want to try it against City or United, to be honest. But yes, with look how they changed. They had obviously different ways how you can adapt to it. To 10 man, being down to 10 man. They could have changed to 4 in the back. They could have left 4 midfielders in front of it and Romelu, but they decided to keep the 5 and 3 in front of them. So, and just Romelu for the counterattacks, and the rest follows when possible. That's why I said there is not a massive advantage. Just it's not like there in the area where you score the goals. They had 8 players plus a proper goalie, and that's then just not easy. So you need to force it. And 100% could it be have done in some situations better? Oh, definitely, 100%. But now, not to forget, it's the 3rd match day. And it's Chelsea. They are full of confidence and quality and all that stuff. So it was a tough game for both teams. That's what I wanted, that it's tough for them as well, with all the things, what you could have thought before the game. They could have had everything, like the Chelsea just runs over us or something like that. That didn't happen today, not in the first and obviously not in the second. But it was a tough game for both teams. I liked it. I think really that's something, it's rare to get this kind of enjoyment, like the intensity both teams put in is really incredible. And that's then together with the atmosphere our people can create. That was a top game today and a really enjoyable, with a little thing which we don't like too much. That's the only point, but that's fine. 7 points, that's the start. Boys go away on international, come hopefully back healthy, and then we have to play Leeds. And I know already we have to run our socks off to get there anything, because that's the other team who's really intense in that league.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, and safe journey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.